The Pride community means that you would have a place that you'll know you'll be accepted. And if your family, if you like just came out or whatever, if your family and friends aren't accepting you, you know you'll be accepted by the community, and you can make friends and just feel very welcome. It's not a choice, which is very cliche, but it's very true also, that whether you know they're in the room or not, it should be not assumed that you're a certain sexuality or gender, and the sex ed should be taught no matter what. That information is kind of helpful to anyone, even if you are heterosexual and cisgender. It's still helpful if you're either just curious about it or you're open to experimenting in the future. And then also, as the daughter of 2 women, I get like a lot of questions about how they have kids from peers and even like adults who just don't understand. And if that kind of stuff was taught, I wouldn't have to deal with answering those like uncomfortable questions. I like the coming out one because that kind of like also helped me, because I only recently just came out to my family and friends like a few months ago. So that one really helped me like understand everything.
In my day, salads only had 2 ingredients: a rock-hard wedge of iceberg lettuce and a stinky old dried-up tomato.
Sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to eat fast. Alex is stopping by in a few minutes to work on our robotics project.
Alex, is that the girl with that weird dog, or the boy with the hat with the wings that flap?
No, Uncle Jay. This is Alex.
Oh, okay. I remember. A very nice young... Come to think of it, well, is Alex a boy or a girl?
Actually, Alex doesn't define themselves as boy or girl.
What else is there?
Back in your day, most people understood the world in terms of just boys and girls. But now, we know gender is more complex than that.
Wait, aren't we just talking about whether you're born with a or a hee?
When you're born, your sex is assigned in a medical way. But the sex listed on your birth certificate may not necessarily match your gender identity.
I really like Alex, and I can tell they're a good friend to you. But I'm still pretty confused about all of this.
That's okay. You don't have to fully understand someone to respect them. To start, try not to make any assumptions about a person's gender, and use the name and pronouns that they ask you to. Above all, be a friend or ally for people of all gender identities.
That's right, Mom. Oh, Alex is here. Come on in.
Hey, everyone.
Oh, hey, Alex. Care for some salad? The balsamic's right from Italy, you know.
Pride means celebrating the identities we as LGBTQ plus people have been forced to hide for so long. We've been through so much, and it's just wonderful to be around each other and to celebrate Pride and to just like be happy with ourselves, feel free to be expressive of who we are. It's just really important to me. I think it would be nice if caretakers, parents, teachers, they were aware that there isn't one way to look trans, or that you can't necessarily tell if someone is LGBTQ by how they dress or whatnot, and that we're all different, and that you can't assume pronouns, and that you should be like mindful of your language and be kind to each other. That's important because a lot of students don't feel like they're being included in their education, and if you're learning heteronormative sex ed, then you aren't learning about sex ed for you. And that's not the point. The point is to educate everybody, to help everybody feel safe and secure and understand who they are and their identities and their bodies. And so that's why it's really important. My favorite AMAZE video about that is gender identity, being female, male, transgender, or gender fluid. I really like that video just because it encompasses so many gender identities, and it was really educational, including when I showed it to someone younger than me. It was just like a really good video. It was simple, to the point, which many AMAZE videos are, and I liked it.
There are many different pronouns that a person can use, so it's less important that you know them all, and because you can't always know what a person's pronouns are just by looking at them, it's important that you ask for and use the pronouns that the person's requested. This is a basic sign of respect for a person's humanity and identity. Actively ignoring someone's pronouns could have harmful effects on their confidence and self-esteem. For some people, pronouns may change from time to time, which means you may want to check in regularly, just to make sure you're being respectful. If you ever mess up someone's pronouns, you don't have to make a big deal out of it. Just apologize and continue to work to do better. And if you need help, reach out to a trusted adult for support and assistance.
My crushes, well, they've been on other boys.
Hey, Jordan, that's totally fine. People are attracted to who they're attracted to, and it doesn't matter if it's someone of the same gender or a different gender. It's all normal, and you're allowed to feel exactly how you feel. I'm so glad you trust me enough to come out to me.
What does that mean? I've heard people talk about coming out of the closet, but I don't know what closet they're talking about. Do I have to come out?
Coming out is when someone who's gay, lesbian, bisexual, or transgender decides to tell other people. You get to make that choice, Jordan. No one can force you to come out. The main point is that you get to decide when and how you want to share your feelings. You are the person, the only person, who gets to define your own sexual orientation. We all have that right.
Thanks, Frankie. That's helpful to hear.
You bet, buddy. This kind of thing takes time to understand, and it's totally okay if you're still not sure how you feel. Some people use different words to describe their sexual orientation at different times in their lives. It's all normal.
I guess what I'm really nervous about is how my mom and dad might react. I'm scared they'll be mad.
Your mom and dad are pretty cool, and I know they'll love you no matter what. But again, you don't have to rush telling them. You can take your time.
Yeah, my friend Anna told her parents that she's bisexual, and they threatened to kick her out of the house. It was awful.
Wow, that's really terrible. I'm sorry that happened to her. It's true that not everyone is as accepting as they should be. Some people have to decide carefully when and who they come out to. It's also a good idea to make a plan for what to do if coming out doesn't go well, especially with your parents. Like making arrangements to stay with a friend or family member until things calm down. You know, you're always welcome to stay at my house. But like I said, I'm always here for you. Anytime, anywhere.
Thanks, Frankie.
How do LGBTQ plus couples begin families? Well, there are many ways for queer couples to begin a family. Many of these ways are also used by couples that are not LGBTQ plus. Some options queer couples might consider to begin their families include adoption, raising stepchildren, and/or becoming foster parents. They might also consider artificial insemination, IVF, co-maternity, or surrogacy. There are many ways that you can be an ally to your LGBTQ friends and loved ones. The most important thing you can do is let your LGBTQ loved ones know that you are there to listen to if they need to talk. Knowing that they have someone to talk to can be super helpful. Another important way you can be an ally is to stand up for someone if they are being picked on or bullied because of their sexual orientation or gender identity. If they are standing up for themselves, it may help to have an ally stand with them. If you hear others say mean things, you can say, "It really makes me feel uncomfortable when you say negative things about LGBTQ people." You can also get involved with LGBTQ organizations or causes. You may decide to join a GSA, or Genders and Sexualities Alliance, at your school. Or you can work together with your friend to start one. Sometimes people who are LGBTQ feel like they're the only person around with their gender or sexual identity, but that's not true. Helping a friend or loved one find others that understand what they are going through is another great way to show that you care.